What's up? I'm back and I wanted to discuss the brand new Gen 5 set. If you can tell from these Pokemon here, Gen 5, that is coming out July 18th. So that's the English set. It's coming out July 18th. But obviously based on the two Japanese sets that will be coming out prior to this one. So the Japanese sets obviously you can compose of two sets, which is usually how it goes, and they'll make up this English one. So it's exclusively a Gen 5 set, which I'm excited about. Will it be another 151? I don't think so, obviously. I think 151 is the most in-demand generation, the generation that everyone knows. You know, everyone can tell you what a Charizard is, but you ask people what this blue unicorn? Fox? What this is, and they won't be able to answer. I obviously know it's Keldeo, because I know every single Pokemon. This is going to be a special set. So with special sets like Prismatic Evolutions, 151, Paladin Fates, there's going to be no booster box. So it's going to be ETBs, you know, booster bundles, stuff like that, that you'll be getting with this set. We had a product announcement today, so they announced some of the product that we'll be getting with this set. You can see, so the Japanese set's going to be Black Bolt and White Flare, as you can see here. 156 Unova Pokemon, which is more than 151, obviously. And one of the bigger generations. I think only Gen 4 is bigger than Gen 5. Gen 3 is 130 something, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, I might be. Usually though, I'm not. So, I'm right. So with the English set, we'll be getting two Elite Trainer boxes. One with the Reshiram, one with Zekrom. Two binder collections, obviously Reshiram, Zekrom. The poster collection and the mini tins. Pretty standard for your special sets, you'll be getting those, the mini tins, whatnot. Personally, I am Team Zekrom. I don't know how you could think Reshiram is cooler than Zekrom. Pokemon Black is the way to go. That's just me though. So speaking about the demand of what we could possibly see from this, I'm a big fan of Gen 5. I'm under the impression that a lot of people are too, and I think it's a very popular generation. I could be completely wrong here, because honestly, I don't know. I've seen people say they don't like it, people say they like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about if you do like Generation 5, if it ranks up there as one of your favorite ones. Because, yeah, I think it's a solid generation. These legendaries, like you have Kyurem, you have Zekrom, like these legendaries are insane. Victini, Genesect, Meloetta, and you have a bunch of other Pokemon in there. You have Haxorus, Chandelure. We can get some pretty nice cards from this set. By this time, since it's released July 18th, we have a couple months away. Pokemon has obviously been aware of the problem for a while now of printing. So, I mean, when Destiny Rival comes out, we might get an idea of how much they're producing in terms of product, how much they're able to print. And then I think by the time this set comes out, I mean, you gotta think they're gonna print a lot for this set. Like I said, not as in demand as 151, obviously, but we're also in a different time right now. The demand for Pokemon in general is a lot higher right now than it was. So that can be also a factor. But Gen 5 came out 15 years ago. So the thing is, too, you have the kids that started out with Gen 5, which is crazy to think about, because I started off with Gen 1. But kids that start off with Gen 5 are now in their early 20s, and they're adults now, and they're gonna have a lot of nostalgia for Gen 5, and they're gonna want to experience their childhood again, just like us Gen 1 boomers that went crazy over 151 and all the Pokemon craze, you know, in the past few years, because you know we experienced growing up on Pokemon Red as a kid, and we want to experience it again. And I'm going to experience this until I'm 80. Or 90, I don't know, hopefully. Do I think this set's stronger than Prismatic or 151 or Paladin Fates? I personally put it below 151, below Prismatic. Actually, you know what, man? I don't even care about EVs. Personally, whatever. I don't care about EVs. I like Gen 5. I'm going to put Gen 5 second, in my opinion. Whatever. Now I kind of want to rank the gens, because I have it up there. Okay, this has now become a tier list video. because I want to rank Pokemon generations, and I'm curious as to what everyone else will think about my rankings, and I want to know what your rankings are too. With Gen 5, Gen 1 S tier, obviously. Gen 2 S tier, no question. Gen 3 is the best out of all of them. Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, you don't beat that. That is S tier, S plus tier if there could be one. Gen 4, I forgot how good Gen 4 was, or is. Ooh. And now I thought Gen 5 was gonna be ranked higher, but now I can't justify ranking Gen 5 above Gen 4, can I? See, the only thing that takes away from Gen 5 is the starters. The starters suck. All the other generations, first 4, have amazing starters. I have to go A tier there. Gen 6, B tier. Gen 7, C. Gen 8, C tier. Gen 9 is not bad. By B tier. That's it. Alright, that's my ranking. Now what I'm really waiting for is a special set with Gen 3. Because that would be bananas. To have... Can you imagine Altart, Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile in the same set as a Groudon, Rayquaza, and Kyogre? Yeah. Tell me that's not the best set ever. That's the video. I forgot what it was to begin with. Gen 5 set, July 18th. It's going to be a really good set. Can't wait.